Just a quick review of icy hot maximum strength lidocaine pain relief patches. Um, Basically, this is something that if you have back pain and you kind of want some instant relief, this is something I think that's very much worth trying. Basically, this is a patch that you put over your back. It got adhesive on it, and it just sticks right over. You just kind of peel the plastic off, and then you put exactly where you want it. And you don't need to necessarily put it down your low back necessarily, but you could also put it anywhere you want around here. I mean, lidocaine patches. I work in a hospital. They use these a lot, even like people that just had surgery and they're having pain. They just put lidocaine patches. You could really put these lidocaine patches anywhere. On your knee. Put them over your eye, obviously, but your neck, your back, your shoulder, your knee, your leg, anywhere you're having pain. So how does it relieve the pain? Well, these particular patches have the maximum strength of lidocaine that you can get without a prescription. It has 4% lidocaine, so it packs a pretty good punch. A few points is, like I said, it's got this adhesive on it, so it should stay exactly where you put it. And like I said, like before, you can put it anywhere. You don't really have to use it there. If you have mid back pain or upper back pain, you can put it wherever you want. It does have made of a comfortable fabric, so I did like that they're making it so that it's not itchy or anything. And the patch is about 5.5 inches wide, so it covers a pretty good area. Now, some people may say, well, this is temporary, and that's true in a lot of cases. You put this on, hey, when the lidocaine wears off, the pain wears off. But I can tell you this, sometimes you do get long-term relief when you use these things, because sometimes you get this like pain cycle going on. So you get in this kind of pain cycle, and if you break up that cycle, like you get relief for a little while, then your body can kind of reset itself and go back to normal. So that's also something where you can possibly get long-term carryover from these things. So yeah, I think if you have back pain, definitely these are something that you can try it out. Like I say, they use them in the hospitals all the time. Doctors, order them for patients. The other thing I would recommend doing if you have back pain is doing some exercise for strengthen your multifidus. They're doing a lot of research now, and they're finding that a lot of people that have low back pain, actually in the neck as well, just about any back problem you can name, like spinal stenosis, herniated disc, you just had back surgery, failed back surgery, just chronic low back pain. They're finding if they go around and they check out the multifidus muscle, it's a muscle that runs kind of from one level to the other, up and down the length of the spine, and it's really key in stabilizing your spine. And they find that if you go to these different populations, like people with spinal stenosis or herniated discs, and I'll take a herniated disc. Let's say you have a herniated disc on the left, it's pressing on the left. The multifidus on the left is smaller. So when they go around looking at these things, when they take biopsies of it, check it out under a microscope, and then they do EMG, they stick with an EMG needle, see how it's conducting. They find a lot of people with low back pain are also having multifidus dysfunction. So that's a muscle, that you need to really strengthen. And likewise, there's a lot of studies showing that if you go ahead and you exercise and strengthen the multifidus, then your back pain goes away. So that's something. Now, combining it with this, that's something good. If you do, you get some pain relief, so you can do a multifidus strengthening exercise. You should be looking pretty good once it gets stronger. A good resource for that, probably the best one I found, is Treat Your Own Spinal Stenosis by Jim Johnson PT. I think you can get this book on Amazon. It's probably got the best set of multifidus exercises that I've come across. Basically, it gives you a multifidus exercise for any position, like if you're, standing, sitting, if you're on your back, on your hands and knees, it'll give you an exercise. Because a lot of times, one multifidus exercise, a popular one is when you're on your hands and knees. But some people can't get on their knees, so this gives you a lot of alternatives to that. The other thing this book does that I really like, and this program really takes you less than 10 minutes a day, and every day it's not even 10 minutes. It might be like just a few minutes if you're just doing stretching. How to make your back much stronger, that's the multifidus strengthening part. How to make your back more flexible, it gives you 2 or 3 stretches. It also gives you evidence-based guidelines, so that really, if you don't hold a stretch long enough, it's not really going to do anything for you. So this is a very research-based book. So make your back more flexible. How to improve your proprioception. That's a very overlooked thing when it comes to treating back pain. They're also doing some research now finding that people that have back pain also have decreased proprioception. That's your position sense. So that's something, that another function of your spine that you need to improve on, to get pain-free. So anyway, good resource for multifidus strengthening. Even if you don't have spinal stenosis, there's still a lot here just for any kind of back pain. But yeah, if you want some instant relief or maybe get some relief while you can do some exercises, I think this is a very good product. So definitely check it out.